One, two, three.
We know you're busy and respect your valuable time. So this is your daily dose of 5-minute news with Jay Thomas. Take it away, Jay.
I will. Thank you, Mr. Announcer. Our news frolic is a good one this morning. Okay, right to it. Hey. I have no Cece here this morning, so I'm doing this on my own. First up, good news. This is from blah 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 K4 Morning News in Oklahoma City. Spencer Humphrey, K4 News. It's after approving more than $500,000 in pay raises for statewide elected officials last week. Oklahoma's statewide elected officials compensation board, that's a mouthful, voted Tuesday to undo those salary hikes. You know why? Following revelations that the original vote was not legal. So good for them. They fell on their own petard. Here's the good news, though. Okay, blah blah blah. In a new vote Tuesday, the board approved a much smaller raise for most positions, including trimming the proposed raise of the state superintendent for schools. That's what that is. The raise was $125,000. They only make $124,000 present. They're going to double it, more than double it. So they trim that from $125,000 to $51,000. And the salary will be $175,000 instead of $250,000 because they're doing such a lousy job. I would not begrudge them $250K if Oklahoma schools were like the third best in the country. And even then, though, you don't need that much money to get somebody to actually be competent. So good. That's the first good thing. The second good thing is in Tulsa, the mayor's 20% tax raise. Who's going to raise taxes 0.7 cents, 0.7 cents. That's 20% more than we're paying now. That'd be an additional 20%. So that seems to be off the table, which is good. I can't believe that. That's been stalled. They're going to come back for a smaller amount. He probably only wants maybe 10%, but he's asking for 20. But that's still 10% raise in taxes. And we have a lady named Vanessa Hall. I want to say Huggins, but I know it's not. It's Harper. Vanessa Hall-Harper, a crazed maniac racist councilwoman. She's still getting $250,000 for her NGO. And we don't know where that money's going. We don't know who's in charge of it. Probably one of her kids or her boyfriend or her husband or both. I don't know. We don't know. Because it's done on the sly. I'll tell you something else. I bet you she's not the only councilwoman here in Tulsa that has an NGO. We're going to look into that. How many of those people have one? Ridiculous. Anyway, okay, now more good news. This comes from Oklahoma DOGE on X. She's a friend of mine. Just look her up on X. The BESS facility is stopped in Oolagah at the PSO meeting last night. This is on where'd it go? Boom. Okay. There was a proposed lithium battery facility that was going on out in Oolagah. If you don't know what Oolagah is, or if it sounds familiar, that's because it's the water. There's a giant pool of water underneath several states, and it supplies water to a lot of people, millions of people. Well, Oolagah is named after that, and that's a beautiful little town. They wanted to build PSO wanted to build a 300 megawatt lithium battery facility. Well, you can build that in other places. You don't need to put it out in Oolagah. And what does it say here? Yada, 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 yada. Um, According to the business, this is the Iron Horse Saloon, residents face several risks tied to the project, including erosion of agricultural zoning protections, because that's where the agriculture gets a lot of its water, is the Oolagah aquifer. Possible declines in property values and fire and public safety concerns near homes and school routes. Okay, it's more to me. You can you don't need to put it there. You can put it a lot of other places, and so the Cherokee Nation raised this, and they pressed it, and they won. So congratulations, Cherokee Nation, and DOGE, Oklahoma DOGE, who's been active on this. That's a good thing. Usually I want things like that built, but I don't want it built out in the pristine. you know, let's plop something down here that's really ugly and poses a threat to the aquifer. Sounds like a good idea. Okay, so those are three really great. We got 6 minutes and 42 seconds. I've never done it this quickly since I started this, which was last week. So I'm getting better at it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, where am I at? Where did they? What the? All right, here it is. We're going out on the forest, the Frolic. Have a good day, ladies and gentlemen.